Southern Coin Hunter here. We're going to get back to how I originally started this channel, coin collecting for kids. Where we're going to do this, I went and picked up 3 books. I got some flips here. A whole new box for pennies and dimes. I still got quarters and nickel size here. And the books I have are from 1959 to 1998, 1999 to 2008. But then this one has room. Don't need that. I'll get that later. But it has room to grow. This one does. So it starts at 2008. And you got the 4 reverse designs for 2009. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we start the shield cents. So, and just 2 after that. So you got 10 Philly, 10 D, and so on. You can write it in. I just picked up a blank nickel book. At the bookstore. Excuse me. So it's just blank. So you can start off any areas you want and go with it. So first set of nickel books stops at 61. So we're going to start at 62. I'll go in and label these later. Now, the idea of having flips, I don't have dimes. And I have a dime folder. Now for what I'm doing here, this is strictly going to be for pocket change or change out of your car for the kids to go through. That's all this is going to be for. I can easily fill up these books every time I go get 10 rows of pennies. I can almost fill up a whole book easily, especially with the shield cents. That's not going to happen with these. So y'all will see me go. We're going to go. This is change. Now I will stop and scope some of these coins out, because I think there's a couple with some errors on there. But I'm not going to use my scope. I'm going to use my screen. I'm not going to flip the camera up to look at the screen. I'm just going to use it to verify what I see is what I see. So the first thing you want to do is get everything out. So we got some state quarters. These are the original Eagle backs, starting versus the 96. So I'm going to group all the Eagle backs together. This is a part quarter. I forgot, I don't have my red book in here with me. We got the Women's Series. And right now for the kids, it doesn't matter what they look like. You just want to get them involved. Now, I do know how to go in and label the reverse designs on some of these. Just trying to make sure I get them all. See, if you see something very shiny, you know it's a 2023. In fact, I need to put my gloves on for these, I guess. Anytime you're going to keep coins, you really want to use gloves if possible. The reason why oil can damage, oil from your hands could damage the quarters. You know, any of the nice, bright, and shiny ones. The oil does one thing. Still want to try to limit the amount of oil and damage. The damage that the oil does to it. These gloves I got are don't actually fit me right. I need to find a pair that will fit me correctly. So basically what I'm doing is sorting out these quarters by state, part, the Eagle backs, Now, these started in 1932, I believe it was, for Washington quarters. They ran all the way to 98, and then they started the state quarter series. There's a 65. 1 year removed from being a silver quarter. Now, you do have silver Washington quarters that run from 1932 through 1964. It would be 9% silver. Another one quarter. Now, your pennies have, you got copper, and you got copper zinc. Where most of the quarter, oh look, we got an old nickel here. What's this one? This is, I put stuff in cups, in the cup holders. We got 1940. This is a 1940. And it's minted in Philly. It's missing the Philly mint mark. I mean the Denver mint mark, so you notice a Philly. I have a 2 for those. I'll flip that because it's not going to go in that nickel book. In fact, I need to find my scale. In 1982 was a transitional year for the penny. So you had some zinc and some copper. The only way you can find that out is by weighing the pennies out. So, y'all see me use the scale. For those who are not new, y'all see me use the scale before. Just when I weigh out the rolls. So we're going to start putting the pennies up first. I'm going to show you how I do the quarters and nickels. Okay, got all the dimes separated from the pennies. Now, the pennies, well, there are wheat cents, which I'm not putting into this series, just because it's too much. There are wheat cents that can range from 1909 to 1958. In 1959, that's when they went to the reverse design of the memorial. It went from 59 to 2008. Okay? 2009, they did 4 different reverse designs of the cabin. You got the early birth year, early years, whatever you want to call it. It's a log cabin. Formative years where he's sitting on a log after cutting wood. Professional year where he was a state senator for the state of Illinois. Then the presidential years when he was president during the Civil War. 2010, they went to the shield bags. So we're going to start off. Now, I'm not going to tell you about, there are different dates, size dates, like this is a 1960 Denver. It's a large date. The small date, oh, actually, it might be a small date. I have to compare it to what I got in my book. It looks like a large date. The numbers are close together. It's one way you can tell. The serif is a lot shorter, and the 9's more curled on the small date. Now, this book does not list. The book does not list them as large and small date. So basically, we're going to go ahead and put this one in. We notice the 60 Denver. Just press right down to the book. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. 77 Denver. Now for just let the kids get the pennies out from where they're supposed to go at. Show them where it goes at. Like this is 77 Denver. You got 4.2 billion. I like this one. This is by Littleton Coin Company, but I did pick it up from a bookstore. Did not order it from them. So this one actually tells you how many were minted, roughly. 4.2 billion. Billy have 4.5 billion. Now, if you need to get one out, you can kind of press in on the back side very carefully and pop them out. $83. Now to show you one of the copper ones. This is a zinc cent. It weighs 2.5 grams, where our copper is going to weigh 3.1. Excuse me. So, we're going to go find 1983. Now, we're not looking for really errors on here. I know there's one with a nickel in that group. I want to double check. And I said this is Denver. So, let me raise this up just a little bit so y'all can see. There we go. I'm checking the memorial cents first. Now here's a 1982. This is a large date. And I wish I had stuffed away my other computer monitor. But we're going to weigh this one out. This is a zinc large date. So that's what we're looking for. Zinc large date. I found it. A little bit of crud on the side, but right now you want to get them in. If you find better ones, you can always pop them out like this. Take it out and you put a better looking one in. There's something that's more shinier. This is a 1994 Denver. So there you go, 1994 Denver. Remember, anything after 1983 will be zinc. Now, if you start seeing damage to it, white stuff, I wouldn't put it in the book. There's zinc rot starting to occur. Hopefully you get some new parents watching this. They flipping through, it shows up in your feed. If you are new and you've just found my channel, I ask that you subscribe. I do coin hunt videos. Here's an 89. Now supposedly, I really can't show y'all, but I'm going to call up CoinScope here. Make sure you got a pen handy too to write with. Supposedly, there's an 89 with the reverse of the initials, but this is not. This is the regular initials of the designer. Can't remember, it's Frank something. I can't remember the last name offhand. So we're going to look for 89 Denver. Drop it in. Now, it has a spot for the reverse is on the memorial. I suggest if you get something like this, you put a copper one in there. Now, here's a nasty one. It's a 99. Let's see Philly. Now, 99. You can look over here. Bring it over. 99. They messed up and made the wide AM. So I'm going to put this up on my scope. I found the 98 wide AM. And it's so badly corroded, you can't eat. Nope, it's a close. Let me see something. It's a 1980. Bring y'all in a little bit closer on here. Okay, in America, a wide AM, there would be a gap between the A and the M. Now, 92, they did close AM on the Philly and Denver. I mean, it should have been the wide. The wide AM on the 98, 99, and 2000 was supposed to be on the San Francisco coins. They messed up and did not do that. So we found a copper one. We're going to put that one in. I'm not going to... It's easier for me just to handle these like this. It's nice and shiny on the back. So yeah, this thing's... What? Let's see... 43 years old and still got some shininess left. Luster left on it. We'll definitely be looking for an upgrade on some of these coins already. See, this stops at 98. So we're going to go to the other book. This book. Now, if you get, like I said, if you get what they call zinc rot damage, don't put it in a book. It's going to just run your book. Now we're going to have fun. I think got one more memorial cent. We do. This is 1991. So we're going to go back to this book. This is like just some white paint. Yeah, something like white out or something on that. See where it's starting to pit from the zinc, starting to flake off. So, I mean the copper. I'm going to put in this book. Like I said, this is just for educational purposes here. Could turn this into the ugliest penny book. Now, I think the rest should be all... Oh, we got another 2005. That's going to be in the next book. So we're done with this one. Everything else are going to be shield backs. If you look, these are all shields. So we're going... There we go. Now y'all can see. So I'll put this down here below. We're going to find 2005. Another hard to press in. If you want them hard to press in, that means they won't fall out. Now we're going to go to the shields. So we got 2014, a 2013, no, 2014. Both are Philadelphia. I think there's supposed to be an error on the obverse. I don't remember what it was. I'm just checking reverse designs on these two. That's damage. Now, if you think you found your coin, don't get all excited about it. Do a little research. Sometimes on these shield cents, you can find die chipped from the shield. (2015). 2017 Denver. Now, let's talk about 2017. In 2017, Philadelphia put their mint mark for the first time ever on a penny. That was the only time you will find a Philadelphia mint mark on a penny. So here's the problem. This stops at 2008. We know we got 2009. So we got 4 different designs. So we need 8 spaces. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's going to be 2010. I'm trying to write D before I can write 10. Okay. So 2011. Now just say time, I'm going to put 2012 Denver. 2013 Denver. 2014 Denver. 2015 Denver. 2016 Denver. And 2017 Denver. That's all we need right now, because the reason why we got some that are just scattered out throughout those years. It's okay. So we know, so we're going to put 2015 Denver in here. I just wrote that. No, I'm going to put this 2017 in. You know you got spots. It's okay. You can always change it out with a better looking one. Oh, that's 13. Well, I messed up. See? Okay, good. I messed up. So, see how easy it just popped out? It's okay. So we got 2 different D17 Denver, but that's okay. That one's going to go back to the bank. Now this has carbon spotting on there, a dark spot. You really don't want that. So if you got a choice, I'm going to put this 2014 Denver in. So now we're done with all the pennies. That's kind of, I'll tighten that one up later. We're already 24 minutes into this video. So now we're done with all those. So let me show you what we're going to do about the dimes. Kind of sort them out. These are mostly all 2023s. I'm just checking to make sure there's nothing wrong with them. That's a good one. I'm trying to show you any type of errors, anything like that. That's why I'm not showing y'all the scope. Remember, this is for kids to do, but the parents helping the kids. '23. There's a '94. 23. 2016. So we got 4 dimes. And I gotta find my stapler. This is why you need a stapler. So this is exactly what I do. You take the dime. You want to center it the best you can into this cardboard flip. This is probably the most economical way to get started because these books are about $5 a piece. And I got 100 of these flips for like $7. So what I do is staple. You can staple it like this. You can do the four side method. You punch it through. I had a knife out here earlier. I have my Leatherman tool, I should say, not a knife, but my Leatherman tool. Show y'all what I do next. See if I got my pliers in here still. Yeah. Okay. You can buy flat staples where these come out flat. These do not come out flat. So what I do is I get just on top of the staples and I crimp down on it to flatten them out. Okay? So we know this is a 2023 Philly. Next, we're going to do a Denver one. We're going to do the Denver one. Or you could do what they call the 3-sided method, which I do here. So like a little triangle, which will save you at least one staple. You put a P This is Denver. So we got Philly and we got Denver. And you say, what kind of store are these in? Oh, let me show you. Let me find some. This is from U.S. Mint. So I got some quarters in from them. Got this box right here, which I just tore the guts out of. So see, it's a little bit taller. That's okay. You take these, stack them in like that. So we're going to do the rest of these dimes. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in my editor. I'm going to speed it up. It's going to sound like a squeaky mouse on the wheel. Now I might just go the full length. I prefer 4 staples versus 3. With just that extra security, knowing that the dime won't move. If you can do it wrong and have the dime slide up into the cardboard flip, missed it. Missed it altogether. Now I got it. $2010 Philly. So you just drop it right back in. You drop it right into a box. Oh, I missed some dimes over here too. Oh, we got 2 more. 2 more years. You can order these online, from Amazon. You go to a local coin store. You go to a books, like someplace like Barnes and Nobles, and pick them up. This is from Whitman. You can order from Whitman directly. I say order from Amazon. You can usually get those. You can get 100 of within a couple days. They have some. There's an assortment of like 6 different sizes for coins. You might want to do that because you got other size coins. You got the 50 cents, you got the dollars, you got the big Ike dollars, Morgan dollars. You can put all into cardboard flips. But this also allows you to do, if you see something like, let's say there's a big massive die chip on his ear. You know, you put die chip at ear. So write that on there. Okay, so let's see what's next. 2019. Now dimes, 64 and back will be 90% silver. You can get them. The Roosevelt dime was beginning of 46. Before they had the Mercury. That's the last year those were made in 45. You got the Barber dime. You got the seated dime, half dime. Suggest you get the red book. Mine's out of date. I got the 2022. And right now 2024 is out. You can always go back and rearrange them later. Now, Kids do not do this. Parents, you do this part. You use the knife or scissors to open up the boxes with flips in them. I miss those 2 dimes too. It's going to be a long video. I'm sorry. Show a day. The idea of these videos is to get the kids away from playing games all the time. This could be a game. Really think about it. Now, a lot of your coin stores do not take silver coins. A lot of the bank machines will not take silver coins. If they want you to use that to return loose change in, check it. I actually found a 1962 dime at my bank in the coin return. Then I got a roll of dimes from that said bank and found 1956 Roosevelt dimes. So I got 2 9% silvers in one day. See, I'm just putting these in here for right now. I'm going to rearrange them later. I'm in no hurry. There are all kinds of errors you can look for. Some errors on Roosevelt dime. The port that puts the edge on the dimes, quarters, 50-cent pieces is called reed, R-E-E-D. And sometimes you can find an extra reeded edge on top of the dime where the machine that makes the reeded edges hits the top of the dime. I got several examples of those. That is a mint error. Okay. No, I got to rotate. I can't tell. I want to design a flip where it's got the degrees on the back. Sometimes you get rotated dies on the reverse side. Man, this one kicked up at an angle, so I thought that's what I had there, but it's not. $19.90. So we're going to do the dimes. I'm going to do a few nickels into the I do have a bunch of dimes, the die chips in them and all that. I'll probably doing a video soon, some more of those. You can find die chips in the hair. You can find where it's split in. You got splits on those die chips. Or just a little minor crack has developed from the pressure being struck. Planchet being struck, and these are the die cracks. Can't tell what mint mark that is. Oh man. Let me start the camera view all over. There we go. Philly. A lot of his hair details are worn down. Now, the dimes received a mint mark starting in the quarters, nickels, dimes. Started receiving the mint mark at 1990. No, correction. No, 1980. A lot of your coins do not have mint marks on them because at the time the Philadelphia was the first mint. So they didn't have to put the mint mark on there. Considered the first mint. But they did that when they did the Susan B. Anthony dollar. So since then, all your silver has had the P mint mark. The penny did not. So I just finished up the last dime, 2016. This is a Denver. So now we got all these dimes. Well, I'm going to put those in order later. I'm trying to save some time here. These dimes will go back to the bank. I got enough of them saved up for right now. So let's do put that out the way. Let's see. 2022. I'm looking at the see if I can find a 23. Now I'll work my way backwards in the book, writing down the numbers. We got 22 Philly. So what I'm going to do is leave. See how far back we can go. Only 24. Because that's coming up soon. Oops. 2. So what I'm doing is just writing down the year. Yep, that's right. Save some time here. Now, 2009 is going to be a low managed year. They're very hard to find. Tell you that right now. If you find them, keep them. Should have did this earlier. Okay. You know what? I messed up. There's 8 different reverse designs for 2004. Holy cow. I'll have to fix it later. You got 2 Philly for the handshake, 2 for the keelboat, 2 for the buffalo, and 2 for the Pacific View. I'll have to go back and redo all these. There's one I wanted to check. Three Denver. I forgot about that. Oh man. This is brand new out of the rolls. I will not be touching them with my bare hands. I'm telling you that right now. These have been in circulation. It does not bug me to be doing this. So we'll just put them in. That's going to have to wait. 19 Denver. And I have a hard time putting them in sometimes. Sometimes I just use my hand, trying to bang it in. Sorry, I just leave it right there for right now. Let's see, where's the rest of my nickels? Into Denver. I should have this preset before starting this video. Oh God, we're going 15 minutes. Okay, I want to stop at, this is going to be part 1, so I'm going to stop and pick up and do a part 2.